And Tether is catching a lot of heat recently in that, every single time Bitcoin rises, people say, well, it's all Tether volume. So Tether must be pumping the price. Why would, I don't even need to go into the conspiracies. I think this is probably
Right.
just a more objective question. Why would a fund like yours or an exchange prefer or need or be incentivized to use Tether as opposed to trading in regular US dollars? A lot of people look at it and they're
Yeah.
like, Tethers are moving between exchanges or Tethers got printed and this all must be fake.
Right.
What's the actual use case for Tether? What's going on there? Whether or not there actually is something
Yeah.
bad going on there,
Right.
why would someone use it?
Yep. Yep. So maybe I'll just first briefly say one kind of weird analogy here is like, let's say that like Bitcoin is going up and like, oh, it's just because so many dollars are flowing into Coinbase. That's like what's going on. Like, no duh. Like Bitcoin's going up because people are buying Bitcoins. And to do that, they're sending dollars to Coinbase to buy Bitcoins. Well, it's the same thing with Tether, right? Like if people are buying Bitcoins, some people are sending dollars to Tether, they're getting Tether and they're buying Bitcoins with the Tether. Like, you don't need a conspiracy for, Tether minting to be related to Bitcoin going up. Like
Well, they can be
that's
inherently linked, but
how
it's not because like Tether is like this. You know what I mean? It's actually
weird.
because yeah.
Right, because that's the whole that's one of the points of it. And then to get to your second point of why bother with it, it sort of goes back to our experience trying to get a bank account. Like, we've spent a lot of time trying to work on banking relations. We're pretty happy right now. We have some banking partners that we've just been really happy with, but that took a lot of work, and that doesn't work for everyone. It depends on where you are, and it's like the amount of overhead involved in doing a wire transfer is just massive. And when you're in crypto, it's so much more massive because of all of the AML KYC documentation that that banks need for this, and because of the compliance infrastructures they have are just not built for crypto. And so you're some exchange. You're like, all right, we could spend a third of our operational time trying to get a bank account to work, and it'll get shut down at some point. We're gonna have to figure out how to get our customers' money back, or we can let someone else deal with that problem. They'll create a stable coin, and then we'll just list their stable coin. And instead of a BTC USD market, it'll be a BTC USDT market or TUSD or USDC or whatever. And it's basically the same thing. Our customers can still basically buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, but we don't need to deal with the bank. Instead, if they want to cash out, they just take their stablecoins off of our platform to the stablecoin portal and cash out there. And basically then a few companies need to figure out how to bank in crypto, the stablecoin companies. And the
Everyone else
exchanges, it's not
bypasses.
like
Yeah,
every single, exactly. And that's the key thing about stablecoins is like only one place needs to figure out how to make that bank thing work, and everyone else can just piggyback on that. And the other cool thing is it's easy to move between exchanges. You don't have to do a one-day wire transfer to a bank, then another one-day wire transfer to another exchange. You can just move Tether as ERC20 or TRC or Omni or whatever you want
yep,
from one exchange to another, and half an hour later it's moved. So it just like massively simplifies the cryptocurrency infrastructure.
sure. I mean, it's tokenizing the U.S. dollar. I mean, it's not to say, and the reason I'm going to get hate on this on Twitter. It's not to say that something negligent or whatever it is could be going on there. It's just to say that there is actually an incentive and a use case
Right.
for a lot of people to legitimately use it, and legitimate
Exactly.
buying pressure and demand coming for those reasons
Yeah.
we talked about.
You don't need any conspiracy theories to explain this. That doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily mean none are true, but like, yeah.
yeah.